Today I'm gonna be making fried rice. So, remember yesterday? The rice from yesterday. And when I barbecued the chicken, I saved this. This is really good for making fried rice or super noodles. I don't know, I just like to save this because I can use it later on. Like now. And for the fried rice, obviously I'm gonna put eggs. And okay, fried rice usually comes from like the leftovers, like things that you have left in your kitchen. So I have this chicken. I'm gonna use the chicken, tomato. My sister doesn't like tomatoes actually, but if they're cooked, then she's fine with it. Also this cabbage. I usually like to eat it raw, but just to add a little bit more. Should I use this for fried rice? No, it doesn't go with fried rice. So, not you. And obviously, green onions. That's it. Since it's fried rice, obviously you're gonna use this. Now we're gonna pack everything. So, I'm gonna put this aside. I'm gonna use it later. I'm gonna, okay, like I say, it's only my imagination, so I just go by like this. Okay. I'm gonna like water cook the chicken first, so the blood can come out. Because if I stir fry immediately, it will kind of have the taste of the blood. Or unless I marinate it, but I don't have the time for it, so this is how we're gonna do it. In class. Perfect. This is not on yet. Now, let's go with the easy ingredients. This one. And I'm gonna wash this too. Garlic too. Use them. Whatever. We'll leave this aside for it to dry out. And green onions. Since this is the most important thing for fried rice, I'm gonna use many of this. I think I'm gonna use 4. Ready? I think I'll go with 4, 5 minutes. Comes the part where I got my muscles from. It's fry eggs, so you don't have to. They're gonna be scrambled, so they don't have to be that well mixed. But this is enough. Now, what we're gonna do. No, I have to do 2 cuts. No, because I have to cook the chicken first. Oh well. Okay, let's do this first then. This will be easier. So I do have 2 knives, one for meat and one for vegetables and fruits. Like I don't mix the knives together. This is something that I'm always careful for. Or the cutting board too. So this is like a fruit, vegetables cutting knife. I don't have the best cutting skills, so bear with me here. Okay. Now, usually it gives it like better taste if you smash the garlic. That's what a lot of like Oriental cuisine, what they do, especially like Chinese, Taiwanese. And then they caught it. Okay. And this is a steak tomato, so it doesn't have that much water when you cut it. So what I do is I do it like this. It's easier, quicker, so I don't go all the way down. Then I put them together. Choo, choo. The tomatoes in Taiwan are a lot more waterish, or in Mexico too, so it's harder to do it like this. So what you do is you don't go that deep into the tomato. You only stick to the surface. But also the same metaphor. This is my Mexican side techniques, because this is what my mom taught me. In Taiwan, I think they use tomatoes more like thicker, like they're in chunks. They don't cut them small like this, because in Mexico obviously they do salsa and they do guacamole and all sorts of things that you need the tomato to be chopped into these little cubes. But in Taiwanese cuisine, it's more in chunks, like tomato, fried egg tomatoes. They're like big chunks of tomatoes, so you don't usually have to use this kind of technique to cut the tomato. Put it aside, and we'll check if the water for the chicken is ready. Yeah, I think so. It's just plain hot boiled water, so nothing special about it. I'm just gonna put the chicken in. See, there's still a lot of like blood water. So if you do this, you kind of like cook the water out. This is an Asian technique that I was taught by my grandma, so I don't know if it's properly used for like professional cooking. I think maximum around 5 minutes, it's enough. So this is the meat cutting board. So yeah, all set. Now we'll just wait for the meat. Okay. So now the chicken is I would say kind of ready. Like the floaty stuff, so this is what I was trying to get out. It's also unprofessional, but it's fine. And then I'm gonna wash it. So I'll pour the water out. And then wash the chicken. Oh, it's still really hot though. But I just kind of see if there's any hair or unwanted stuff. Now, what I'll do, because Remember that I said that I like to use the butter for my cooking, but since there's chicken skin, I will not be using that. So I'm just gonna wait for this to. Oh, it's hot. That was stupid, but it's okay. So now I'll take the chicken skin and face it down. So I can get the juice of the chicken taste from it. And it gives it like an extra texture because it will be crispy. So now let's just wait for it. And meanwhile, I'm gonna get the egg and I'm gonna add some water to it. And mix. It might seem a little clumsy, but it's just like I'm trying to figure out what to do next and what to say, so that's why. And I'm a little clumsy as well, so I'm gonna turn the heat up again because I want it to crisp up real quick. Oh, nice, it's working. And with the oil of the skin, like the chicken oil, I'm gonna cook the eggs. So that's the plan for now. And since I want me to cook a little bit, I'm gonna close it up a little bit. I just thought of that, by the way. So that's what I meant when I say that I'm thinking what to do next and what to say next at the same time. It's kind of like the teriyaki theory with the hot. I don't know if you guys been, but like when you go, they will cover the chicken or whatever they're cooking because it makes it quicker with the steam to get cooked. That's what I'm doing here. I just wanted to give you guys a close up on. Look at all the oil that's coming out of the chicken skin. Nice, right? So later I'll put it here in this cutting board. Here, flip it. Later I'll cut it, but now let's do the fry egg. Like look, I left a piece of the chicken skin, so it kind of gives more, keeps providing the oil for me to cook the eggs. And now, while the heat is hot, I'm gonna go. I want it to be like big chunks of scramble slices. I don't know if that makes sense. You'll see later if I succeed, because I've been trying to do that for the longest time, and every time I failed big time. So let's see. This would have been easier if it's actual heat, but it's electricity stove, so this is the best that I can do. This is good. Okay, I think this is enough because I'm gonna put it back later. So this is the big chunks that I was referring to, like this. I'm gonna put this out. So we're gonna use them later. We don't want them to be overcooked. And now we're gonna start the process of fried rice. Usually I will clean it, but I feel like my sister's coming back soon, so I'm just gonna leave it like this. So what I'm gonna do first is, again, I'm gonna take a little bit of this scoop of stuff and put it in here. I wouldn't say stuff, but and put it in here. Then I'm gonna take the garlic in. And we like spicy stuff, so obviously we're gonna have spicy sauce in it. So I'll add a spoon of this. And I think a spoon of it's enough. If you want more, you can add it later, like according to your own taste. Back. And I'm gonna fry this. Crank this up a little bit. Okay, it's spicy sauce. But this is actually not spicy, to be honest. And now that we have this, I'm gonna put the chicken in. So now I forgot to cut the chicken, so let's do it real quick. Ooh. So remember, small, this is meat cutting knife. Small pieces. Small pieces. I don't want the video to be too long. I'm trying to be quick, but it's hard. And I don't want to schedule this. I like cooking. I don't want it to be stressful. This is just for fun. Okay, done. Perfect. So now that I'm done with this, I'm gonna pick this up and throw it in. And I want you guys to sing. Sorry. Because you will have like, I love that song. Come in. Woo! Woo! I love this song. So, while it is cooking, I'm gonna wash this real quick. And again, just out of it, I'm gonna cover it up so it gets done quickly. And I give up because I feel like I'm doing the sloppy job and I don't want that. I want my things to be clean, so I'll do it later. Nice. Oh, it smells really good. I'm gonna add some salt. Now we're gonna add tomato. If you like your cabbage to be a little bit more soft, then you can put them in now, but I like them to be crunchy, so usually I put them like towards the end, like later. Not the end, like after tomatoes. I'm gonna let them cook with the chicken for a while. Time for you to put the cabbage in. For the extra texture you would like to add to your fried rice. And there's a lot of extra water since I put the tomato and the cabbage in, so I'm gonna wait for the water to sink, like dry out a little bit, because it's fried rice. It's dry. It's not supposed to be waterish. So I'm gonna have to wait a little bit for the water to be absorbed. While we're waiting, obviously I clean everything. But I think now it's the perfect time for me to put in the rice and everything. I'm gonna put all the rice in because my sister has to take her bento box. So, let's go. Oh! Woo! Now we chop, 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 chop. And slow it slower or rice is gonna be everywhere. I'm gonna mix it up. Mix it up. Oh, okay, some of my tomato chunks are too big. I'm not sure if my sister will like that, but I think it will be fine. I think as for the taste, it will be fine. I'm not forgetting the eggs. It's just they have to be added last, because we don't want overcooked eggs. It happens. It's okay. Now, I'm gonna add a bit more soy sauce. Again, depends on your taste. Usually I just go 2 circles. And then some salt. More salt though. But it's good. I think it's about time to add the eggs. Okay. Like the rice, you just kind of smash it up. And then the last. Green onions, yay.
我问这个那么香的食物，我每天去他就说太香了吧，这个是我的